Welcome back. You're watching Switch with Naomi and me, and two drastic developments happened in the world of entertainment this week. The first one could just put us back in 70s and 80s.
What are you talking about? The re-release of Chashme Badur? I quite enjoyed that. What's wrong with going back to the 80s? Unless you mean Himmatwala. That's a bad 80s to go back to.
Okay, we are talking about technology here.
Okay,
and we're talking
sorry.
about Prasar Bharati coming up with...
The licensing.
I have to pay licensing fees for my television. So let's picture this. Thanks to digitization, I'm now paying a couple of $100 on a set-top box, which, okay, I'm forced to buy.
Yes.
And after that, I have to pay licensing fees. Why?
Yeah.
Might as well just shut down all the channels and stream Hum Log in high definition on YouTube.
So Hum Log was not a bad serial,
But you get my drift,
I
right?
get
It's
your
not
drift.
about Hum Log.
I get your drift. But the other problem is that even if you don't want to watch television anymore, the other more depressing thing is there's some other things that you can't watch, and Kate, that should be causing a lot of heartbreak. What is your reaction on the proposed ban on porn?
Oh, that. Oh, that. Oh, sensitive territory.
Very sensitive.
But, I mean, it's a sub judice matter, so I don't know.
I know we can't really comment on it, but I just
But
feel
seriously?
that generally, this moral policing needs to stop. I mean, we're a grown-up society. Really, we should watch and be able to do what we want to within reasonable restraints. You don't need to be policed and be treated like school children all the time. And you're looking just like a schoolboy right now.
I'm just shocked. I mean, why would they even contemplate doing something like that?
I have no idea, but you know what we can talk about right now without it being sub judice or without it getting us into any kind of trouble from the moral police. Television could be in a spot of bother, your net consumption could be in a spot of bother, but there is some good news, especially if you're a cricket fan. Ankit's not a cricket fan, but if you are a cricket fan and you want to watch IPL, here's some of the best ways you can get IPL onto your phone. So the IPL is on, and so is the cricket fever. And if you are also a cricket fan just like me, then how do you make sure that you do not miss your favorite team's match while you're on the go or say at work? For starters, you could stream it live on YouTube.
1 million. Yes, that's the number. Over 1 million Indians thronged the web to catch IPL 6 live on day 1. YouTube, in association with a digital media company, is streaming the series live for the 4th year consecutively. All you need to do is get high-speed internet working on your phone. Tap on YouTube and start streaming. With a 4-star rating on Google Play Store and presence on almost all platforms, NextGTV is the answer if you're looking for live TV on the move. Digivive's video streaming app can convert your smartphone or tablet into a full-fledged TV with just a few clicks. Download it for free and you're welcomed by a well-designed and clean interface. The channel guide is at the bottom, while individual details and program schedules appear in the middle of the screen. NextGTV has a great mix of regional entertainment and news channels with over 100 live Indian channels. Some of the free-to-air channels can be accessed right away, but most of the others come with a paid subscription of as less as ₹14 a month. Apart from live streaming, users can even watch older episodes with its Replay TV feature or order content with its video on demand option. NextGTV works marvelously with Wi-Fi and 3G connections. And if you're okay with low quality streaming, then even an edge connection can handle it just fine. It also automatically adjusts the video quality according to your connection speed, ensuring seamless playback. That's not all. NextGTV HD, another app altogether, offers HD content streaming by paying just a little more. Available on Android, Symbian, BlackBerry and iOS platforms, NextGTV offers a compelling end-user experience to view live TV on mobile phones. Switch gives a big thumbs up to this one. Another free-to-download live streaming app we must mention here is Mundu TV. One of the top free apps on the Nokia store last year, Mundu TV is a device agnostic. That is, it works on any mobile, desktop, laptop or tablet that works on Windows, Symbian, Android, iOS and BlackBerry. The application is simple to set up. All you need to do is register yourself and then launch the app. Apart from the well-crafted packs and a la carte packs, you can even choose individual premium channels for as less as ₹34 a month. Geodesic's Mundo TV offers simple channel browsing and even lets you pause live television. The great thing about this app is that with just a single subscription, you can view your favorite channels on both your mobile and desktop.